Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? Hope your day is going amazingly well. All right, thank you for being here. So today I'll be going ahead to talk about sex education for kids, for children. Okay, so I know this is a topic that most parents don't even bother about. They shy away from it. They don't tell their kids about it. They just leave it to, okay, they will get to find out. But it's actually wrong, because looking at what is going on in the society today, is that you see that you're better off telling your kids these things, teaching them these things yourself, because let them, you're one of the most people they trust. And when they hear things from you, just like when they hear things from their teacher, okay, they actually believe them. And nobody else is going to tell them otherwise. Then when you let the outside world teach them the wrong things and the wrong way. So today it's just going to be a short and straight to the point discussion. Now, I'll just be saying a few things that I think we should do when it comes to our toddlers, our kids. Okay, one of the first thing we should do is make sure that we are their number one go-to person when they have issues. What do I mean? Build this beautiful relationship with your children that they get to tell you everything that happens with them. Okay? Yes, discipline your kids, but do not put so much fear in them that they can't even relate to you what is happening in their life, or they won't be free to tell you things because you're going to shut them down and all that. So you need to establish this relationship with your children, with your kids, that whatever it is they want to tell you, they are very free to tell mommy and daddy. If you've done this, then the second thing to do is let them know about their private parts. Okay? Tell them the actual name. There is nothing to shy away from. They are reproductive organs. The way you have the eyes, the nose, the mouth is the same way you have the vagina, the vulva, and the penis, for the boys. So you need to teach them what it is. As little as they are, when they start saying mama, when they start saying papa, when you are beating them, actually, you tell them, I know my baby girl, I always tell her, this is your vagina. Wash, okay, it's time to clean, it's time to wash the vagina. So she knows the name. This is your buttocks, okay? It's not all those funny names they give, they call the buttocks, or they call the vagina, they give them all sorts of names just to shy away from the actual name. No, it's important to teach your child what the actual name of their private part is. Let them call it what it is. Then by the time it comes from you, they see there's nothing to be shy about. It's actually a part of their body. There's nothing to be shy about. Then if you've taught them the actual name, one of the advantages of doing this is that nobody is going to doubt them when they are trying to explain whatever it is that happened with them. If they are trying to give their own part of a story, they are saying, okay, this person touched my vagina. She's not saying this person touched my wee-wee, my poo-poo. This person touched my penis. He's not going to just say, call it a funny name, and maybe somebody is wondering, maybe the child was meant to say something else. This child is saying this, and you know that this child is sure of what he's saying, because you taught the child the real name of the parts of their body. After you've done that beautiful job of teaching them the parts of the real name of the parts of their private parts, you can tell them that these are parts of their body that nobody else should touch, just them, or maybe the person that baits them, mommy or daddy or whoever that baits them. You let them know that you are the only one that is supposed to touch this place. Nobody else should touch you. And if anybody does, you tell mommy, and you make sure you tell mommy or you tell daddy. Then don't even let them do that. If anybody tries to touch you, you tell the person, do not touch me here, and do not do this. There is how a child is very assertive with what he or she is telling you, that you're like, okay, this child knows what he's doing, then you just have to push away. And she comes down, when she's relating whatever that happens to you, you're not doubting whether he or she knows what he's doing, because this person knows that this is the part of my body that nobody else should touch. This is the part of my body that it's me when I want to clean it, or my mommy or whoever that is bathing me should do that. So this helps. They know that it's a no-go area for anybody else. As you are teaching them that nobody should touch their private parts, you should also tell them not to touch another person's own, because most times we just tell our children, nobody should beat you, nobody should do this to you. We forget to tell them not to do it to another person. So they know that it's not only okay for somebody not to do this to you, it's also okay that you don't do it to another person. So they hear it from you that they are not supposed to touch another person's private parts too. It's for that other person, not for you. So they get to, learn this. And also, one thing again I still have to also tell us is, we also try to be vigilant. I know the stories we hear every day. The pedophiles are out there. Children are being molested, both the female, both the male. See, you've seen some disturbing videos at times, and you're wondering, most parents are busy. They are busy trying to make ends meet, trying to provide for the children, things to take care of them. At least try to be the one to bathe your kids. If you have a help that bathes them in the morning, or just try to make out time to know, if you can, in the evening, or once in a while, you try to examine their private parts, you try to bathe them, you try to, to know, because when they feel discomfort in so and so places, they can actually tell you. Because you see, these people, they usually threaten these kids that they're going to kill them, or probably tell them they're going to kill their parents or kill the people they love, and they are so scared because they don't want to lose you. Then they don't want to talk, they are scared. So, but when you inspect them, when you always try to look around things, you will still find out one or two things. We don't pray it happens to our kids, but we just need to be vigilant and look out for these children. And don't try to shut them down when they want to tell you everything. Whenever they come back from school, hear everything, no matter how irrelevant the thing is. Let them keep talking. You will pick what you want to pick from it. Okay, so it's very important. And then again, you can always tell them, like I said earlier, if anybody touches you, tell mommy. And when they come back from school every day, you ask them. It's something you ask them. Did anybody do this? Did anybody touch your vagina? Did anybody touch your breast? Or ask them what happened. They will tell you, no, mommy, nobody did. And that way, for every time they come back, they relate to you what happens. Is the society we're in, and we need to protect our children. Okay, so these are some of the few important, necessary things I feel that we should discuss with our kids, especially when they start to talk. From 2, 3, 4. You give them this. You educate them so that they grow with it when they are growing. So before I end this, I just want to talk about an experience or something I read on a friend's wall. She has built this relationship with her daughter that for every time she comes back home, she asks the child, did anybody touch your vagina, or did anybody touch your private part? And she always tell the mommy what happened. So on this fateful day, she couldn't go to pick them from the school. So the school bus brought them at her shop, a salon that was filled with people. So immediately the school bus dropped them, and the girl jumped out from the bus with the brothers. She just walked into the salon filled with people, and the next thing she said was, "Mommy, nobody touched my vagina." There was this deafening silence everywhere, and people kept quiet and was just cooking it. Nobody could talk. But she's not shy to mention her private part, because they've not told her it's something she has to be shy about, and she has to tell her mom it's something they do every day. And I learned one or two things from it, and I said, wow, this is something the mother has actually established this relationship with this child. and she knows that if you do, she's telling her mom. So let's all try, okay, to educate our kids and protect them. All right, so thank you. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button, like our videos and share them. All right, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye. See you next time.